Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the month of July 2018. This month, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. Also, this week, I'm until the end of June, basically, I'm doing a 20% off sale, all readings. So if you want a reading, want to help support the channel, you can do so at the link in the description below. But let's see what we have going on for you. Looks good. Yeah, it looks like a really good month for you. A lot of good stuff coming up here. You have the Ace of Diamonds coming up first. Very good card of money and more money coming in for you. More opportunities for money as well coming up for you. This card represents change in a lot of ways. You actually have a ton of change cards here. You have the 9 of clubs, the 10 of spades, and even the 7 of clubs. And you also have the 5 of spades. I didn't even see that. These are all cards of changes coming in. These are usually positive changes, usually good things that are happening for you. So I like to see that. Next, you have the 9 of clubs. I think that you get this card more than anybody else that I read for. So this is a card of opportunities, recognition, and achievement, and it is a card of needing to take advantage of those opportunities. It says that there could be opportunities that come in for you, and you need to kind of like jump on them to get some sort of achievement. So a very good card for you, for sure. So definitely put yourself out there this month. It is a card that can also represent sudden, large amounts of money coming in for you. What I will say is these are not surprises. Usually it's like an inheritance or something that you are expecting. So again, if you're waiting for money, this could represent some sort of large amount of money coming in for you. I always say that if you're involved in social media, this card says like, put yourself out there as much as you possibly can, because again, it is a card of getting noticed, but you have to put yourself out there to make sure that that happens. Next, you have the 10 of spades. 10 of spades can represent travel on a very simple level. So again, a lot of you could be traveling or moving around or moving to a new location. This is a card that's sometimes called the ship. So again, that's why it represents travel or traveling to a new location. It can also represent the kind of like starting over, starting something new or starting something over at this time. And yeah, I mean, it would be, kind of like a good start over for you, some sort of, positive change or something like that. It can also represent long distance relationships. But again, I would say the positive thing about that is if you are in a long distance relationship, it could represent moving closer. It could represent some sort of change there, or it could at least represent the plans to move closer, or something like that. It can also represent the start of something new, where you're kind of like starting some sort of new beginning at this time. Next, you have the 2 of hearts. Great card for love. So again, a lot of you could be meeting your soulmate at this time, or you could already be with that person who you are very close with. It is also a card of passions and following things that you're passionate about, which has been a major message this month for a lot of people, to kind of follow your passions and follow the things that you enjoy. But other than that, it can represent just having a good time. Again, it's a card of fun and things kind of moving forward for you in a good direction at this time as well. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else about this card, but it's kind of gone. Maybe we'll come back to this if it pops back in. Next, 7 of clubs, escaping from limiting circumstances. So again, I feel like a lot of you are kind of like expanding at this time, if that makes sense. And I feel like you are experiencing better circumstances or, kind of like growth opportunities, being able to escape from limiting circumstances, like I said, or just seeing an increase in your circumstances as well. So I feel like this is just like kind of like a general positive card for you. Next, you have the 5 of spades, a card of needing to take some sort of risk. So a lot of you could be taking some sort of risk at this time. It can also be a card of separation. So again, some of you could be going through a separation at this time. I also feel like some of you could just be thinking about a past separation, with the retrograde type energy here we have in the chart. I feel like you could be just thinking about something from the past, some sort of past separation. And finally, I should say, you have the King of Spades, which is you, showing up in a very strong position. It's a card of justice and a card of very positive changes. It's also the card of wisdom. I feel like you're going to be gaining a bunch of wisdom this month, probably because of the retrogrades. I feel like a lot of things are kind of coming together for you almost at this time. It's like you're having a lot of realizations, which came up for one of the other signs. I can't remember who, but I definitely feel like it could be one of those months where like a lot of us kind of have a lot of things that come together for us in a lot of ways. What was I going to go? I was going to go back to this card because there was something that I wanted to say about this, but again, I do feel like it's love for some of you, new love, could be old love as well for you, passions, and I do feel like there could be like positive moments that come up because of this card as well. But it looks like a really good month for you. And like I said, a lot of endings here, and I would say just pay attention to opportunities. I feel like this could also be you matching up perfectly with some sort of new opportunity, like a new job or something like that. So pay attention to that, but it looks good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your month.